was finally a mission dangerous enough that they were going to let him be the pilot. Sure enough, a Japanese Zero shows up, does the exact same thing, passes outside the range of the guns, does a big U-turn, comes back to confront Jay's B-17 head on. As soon as the Zero gets within range, Jay takes his B-17, turns it up on a wingtip, and banks, exposing the belly of the B-17 to the Zero, forcing the Zero to go the exact opposite direction and down, putting it directly in the firing lines of both the belly gunner and the tail gunner, shooting down the Zero. And that is just one of multiple combat maneuvers that Jay has engineered inside of his head, pushing the B-17 airframe to its absolute limit. Fast forward into the mission, he lands the plane, no problem. The entire crew gets out and swears that they are never getting on a plane with Jay Ziemer flying it ever again.
And we're back. The team is looking down the barrel of a 4:55 meeting.
They're gassed, Jill. Can they turn it around and make this meeting an email?
It's gonna be a tough shot. But whoa there, they're getting an assist from Grammarly. Jones is taking the ball and running with it. She's asking Grammarly to write the first draft of an email.
What a play. Grammarly is an AI writing partner that helps you make your point. And it's super private, Jill. They've got a strong defense.
And watch her finesse this, Bill. She's adjusting the tone beautifully.
Take a look at that, Jill. It really sounds like her. No substitutions.
She's got a clear shot, and it's good!
They're giving it the full court press now. Ellis, the Cincinnati kid, is using Grammarly to summarize an important doc, and bam! That's a three-pointer! Ellis, he's been seeking redemption ever since he ended that conference call by saying, "I love you."
100%. Look at that passing game, Bill. Messages are flying, and the precision is just incredible. When everyone uses Grammarly, everything just makes sense.
It's 4:50. Meeting is still on the clock. Can they beat the buzzer? Bazinga!
It's a slam dunk. The meeting's canceled. They'll go home champions.
I have never seen a team move this well, Jill. They've got their eye on the ball, and they are making their goals.
Download Grammarly for free.
Switch to Chrome to stay in sync across devices, so your tabs go everywhere you go. Fast, safe, yours. Get Chrome for Windows.
And that becomes a new norm for a couple months. Jay went from the new guy that nobody trusted to fly to now he's so good, he's crazy, and we're scared to fly with him. That was until a bunch of new reinforcements showed up on the island, and among them was none other than his best friend, Joe Sarnofsky. So Jay and Joe start volunteering to go on a bunch of dangerous missions together. Same thing happens every time they fly on a mission. Pretty much everybody else on the plane refuses to ever go on a mission with those two ever again because they're absolutely crazy. But every once in a while they find somebody just crazy enough to keep flying with them, and over the course of a couple months they build up an entire air crew that starts volunteering together on every dangerous mission available, earning them the nickname the Eager Beavers. Making up the team we have Bud Thorne, apparently the only one smart enough to be a navigator and crazy enough to fly with these guys, and then of course we have Jay Ziemer as the pilot, Joe Sarnofsky as the bombardier, and from there it just gets completely out of hand because after that we have the radio expert William Bond, aka Willie. He is one of the most experienced bomber crew members in the entire U.S. military at this point that's been on countless missions, one of which his B-17 landed to refuel when his crew was ambushed by 500 Japanese soldiers. They took the machine guns out of their B-17 and proceeded to defend themselves in a firefight for 10 hours until the Australians showed back up. And during that 10 hours, Willie had 14 kills, 4 of which were close quarters combat, 2 with his Colt 45 1911, and 2 with his knife. Jay Ziemer said he didn't plan on meeting him in knife fights at 30,000 feet, but if he did, he had Willie. Next, we have camera expert and waist gunner George Kendrick. Typically on a B-17, you're supposed to have one waist gunner on either side of the plane, but Kendrick preferred to man both sides completely by himself. When Jay Ziemer asked him if he wanted to find another waist gunner for the other side, Kendrick said, and I quote, "These are my guns and I'm going to shoot all of them. I don't need to be bumping asses with another guy," which is the most American shit I've ever heard. Next, we have Johnny Abel, a 19-year-old farm kid that's so mechanically gifted that he's being more valuable as a mechanic on the ground than he is a member of a bomber. Despite despite that, he wants to be a pilot. So Jay is teaching him how to become a pilot, but in the meantime, he's the topside pilot. Next, we have the tail gun, the biggest, fastest, strongest man in the entire Central Force, Herbert Pugh, aka Pudge. There was a couple other stragglers that came and went, a couple missions here, a couple missions there, but this was it. This was a core group of men that became best friends and went on the most dangerous bombing runs and reconnaissance missions that the war had to offer. Because of this, they very quickly built up an incredible reputation and became two valuable leaders, at which point leadership doesn't want to go out on dangerous missions anymore, and they send them out on a regular basis with like 10 other B-17s, and if that wasn't bad enough, they're going to make Jay, his men, be the first bomber, which if you don't know is the safest bomber in the entire run, because as soon as their bombs hit the ground, that's what alerts the enemy to carry out air. So when they go through, there's no enemies manning the anti-aircraft guns, so they're done and gone by the time there's any enemies fire. It's that second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth plane that faces the real danger, and that's just not okay with Jay and his men. So they go out on the mission just like they're ordered to, and they are the first ones to drop their bombs, just like they're ordered to. They make a clean getaway, they get out to open ocean, at which point Jay tells his men, get ready for a fight, because he doesn't do anything. Goes back in, flies over the enemy compound at 1,000 feet, while his men from the ball turret, the waist guns, and the tail guns open fire on the enemy's anti-aircraft position on the ground, literally becoming a ground attack plane like their Antique C-130. They were able to knock out all of the enemy spotlights and most of their anti-aircraft positions, and every single B-17 mission made it back home. So Jay, the Eager Beavers, and all the other B-17s in this mission make it back to base and completely okay, at which point Jay is treated like a hero by his commanding officers. No, I'm just kidding. You see, the commanding officers can't give themselves a bunch of medals if they're men are defying orders but doing the right thing because it makes them look bad. So naturally, Jay is somehow the bad guy here, so he and the Eager Beavers are all confined to quarters, pending court martial. The only reason that Jay and his entire crew weren't kicked out of the military right then and there was because there was a journalist in Australia with the 5th Air Force that heard the story from one of the other B-17 crews, and they reported on it, writing a story that would end up getting read by a congressman that wanted it investigated, and he demanded, ordered that chain of command to give Jay, Joe, and all of his men on that airfield a Silver Star. So at that point, Jay and all of his men get a Silver Star. Leadership just kind of has to drop the issue, but also, fuck these guys, we're not going to give them easy missions anymore. We're only going to give them the hardest missions we have, and if they die, they die. We don't really care anymore because they made us look good. Which is exactly what Jay and his men wanted all along, so it all works out. Alright, fast forward, next big dangerous mission, officially known as Flight of the Nations. Naval code breakers have deciphered the messages to figure out that in the city of Kabul there's a hotel, and the penthouse of that hotel is being used as an exclusive officers' club where they are being entertained by a bunch of geishas and getting hammered. And among those officers is rumored to be none other than Admiral Yamamoto, the leader of the entire Japanese Navy. Their mission is to fly in with a single B-17 with a cover of night, bomb that hotel, take out all the high-ranking officers, and make a clean getaway. So Jay and the crew get pulled in, they get briefed on the mission, no big deal, everybody's going to go off to bed, they got a big day tomorrow. Everybody except for Joe Sarnowski. He stays up all night long, studying the city of Kabul. Nobody knows why, they just think he's overcautious. They go to bed, Joe stays up. Fast forward the next day, they take off on their mission. Jay flies them all the way there, gets them real close to the hotel. At which point, Jay can actually send the controls of the plane over to Joe Sarnowski in Bombay, so Joe can control the plane and really line up the shot that he wants with his bomb. So, Jay sends the controls over to Joe. Joe opens the bomb doors and veers way off course, miles and miles off course, like 10 miles off course. Joe steers his plane, essentially blind, driving the plane just from what he can see outside the bomb bay. And then, before anybody even knows what's happening, Joe just says bombs away, drops the bombs on a seemingly random location, and sends the controls back over to Joe. Everyone is completely confused. Nobody knows what's going on. The bombs make impact, and there is a humongous explosion, way bigger than this 500-pound bomb could have ever done on its own. Joe had just hit a major ammunition from the entire Japanese Navy, and his single bomb set off a chain reaction, blowing up the entire facility. Come to find out, Joe Sarnowski didn't feel right about killing innocent geisha girls, and he decided that he was going to find a target that was just as, if not more valuable than the officers' club, and blow that up instead. So they make it back to base, tell leadership everything that happened, and leadership is absolutely furious that they Ursa Monster stays up all night studying the city. And yet again, the same exact thing happens. Jay gets him all the way there, completely undetected, sends in controls of the plane over to Joe. Joe opens the bomb bay, veers way off course, miles and miles off course, bombs a seemingly random location, and there is an even bigger explosion than the day before. It is an enormous explosion. Jay had just taken out a major fuel depot again for the entire Japanese Navy. They make their way back to base, at which point they are effectively grounded. Leadership will never give them a B-7 to fly again because they refuse to follow orders. And they are given absolutely no credit for single-handedly bombing major fuel and ammunition depots in the city of Japan. Alright, so leadership is a bunch of dicks. They're not going to let Jane and the Beavers fly any more of the B-17s, which sucks because at that point there's really nothing that they can do unless they plan on building their own airplane, which is exactly what they do. So Jay and the Beavers go out to the boneyard. Boneyard is not just where planes go to die. They go there to be cannibalized for any good parts they may have left and keep all the other planes still running. And what they come across is what used to be a B-17. It has been stripped of every usable part, is covered in bullet holes, and there's no way that this thing is going to fly. The only identifying characteristics of this plane at all is a faded word Lucy up on the front and the tail number 2666, which would later bring about its nickname, Old 666. So now they have a plane that just need to fix it, a seemingly impossible task, but they have Jay Zemer, the engineer, and Johnny Abel, the 19-year-old mechanical prodigy, that set forward restoring this plane, while everybody else on the crew goes out and steals all the parts they need to do it. I mean, strategically transfers equipment to an alternate location. Some of the equipment that the Eagle Beavers managed to acquire included 4 new Cyclone engines, radio equipment, camera equipment, and 19 50 caliber machine guns. Right off the bat, we have a problem because right around the time that the Beavers start finding all of this amazing equipment, a bunch of other air crews seemingly have lost a bunch of their amazing equipment. So, a bunch of them are going to go back and try to steal it off Old 666, at which point the only logical solution is for the entire crew to start living on Old 666 while they restore it all day and all night and spread the word that the 50 caliber machine guns are loaded, and if that doesn't work, you get to fight Willie about it. At this point, leadership has completely lost control of the situation. Everybody's calling Jay-Z and the Beavers pirates, renegades, everybody's looking at leadership to stop them, at which point leadership is kind of like, fuck, I think they might be talking to me too, and I don't want to fight Willie, so we're all just going to look the other way. Like we talked about earlier in the video, there's not much firepower at the front of the B-17, so they take a 50 caliber machine gun, mount it right on the nose cone, and then line it up with the rivet line going down the center of the cab, and they rig it up so that there's a button inside the cockpit for Jay Zemer to hit to be able to fire the 50 caliber machine gun. So all he has to do is aim the rivet line at the enemy and fire. He calls it his Schnozzler gun. Then the other 2 30 caliber guns on the front of the B-17 are replaced with 50 cals. The navigator compartment usually had 1 30 caliber machine gun. Now it's going to have dual 50s. Then the seat for the radio guy, who typically never even had a gun, oh well, we're going to cut a hole in the plane and give him 2 50 caliber machine guns as well. Then we get to George Kimbrick's area, the waist guns. Typically there's 150 caliber on each side. Now we're getting dual 50s on each side, and because that's not enough, we're also going to cut another hole in the bottom of the plane and give him dual 50s there as well. That way, when Jay ranks up in front of zero, not only can the ball turret gun hit the zero, Kendrick is also going to be able to hit the zero as well. Then, in case any of the guns malfunction, they have 3 extra 50 caliber machine guns strapped down to the side of the plane. Old 666 now has more than double the firepower of any other B-17 in the Pacific Theater, and after shedding over 2,000 pounds, it is also the fastest. But all that firepower isn't going to be worth a whole lot if they don't know how to use it. So Jay and Johnny continue working on the plane while everybody else is sent out to go train and become experts on the M2 50 caliber machine gun. The Beavers get to the point where every single member of the crew can assemble and disassemble the M2 Browning in under a minute while blindfolded. Joe and Jay also make it a rule that every gunner inside of their aircraft has to link their own ammunition belts, and they're going to change up how they do ammunition. You see, at this point, a B-17 50 caliber machine gun had an ammo link that went armor-piercing round, incendiary round, and tracer. If you don't know, a tracer is like the little one that looks like a laser beam coming out from Star Wars. You do that so that you can tell where your fire is going, so that your friends can see where your fire is going. They start linking their ammunition, so it's armor-piercing round, tracer round. And they do this for psychological warfare, because when you're shooting every other round as a tracer they finish up the point, they start volunteering for every single dangerous mission that they can find. They volunteer for so many missions so often that they never actually got an opportunity to finish their nose art and see all the movies and pictures, and that's why the Marine never got a cooler nickname other than its tail number, Old 666. Now most of these missions, just like before, it is Jay, the Eager Beavers, and Old 666 going up into enemy territory completely by themselves, and every single time they come into enemy zeros, they light them up. The new machine guns are incredible, and Old 666 is the aerial equivalent of George Foreman on the second pocket. He's big, he's fat, he's got terrible gas mileage, but if you're going to stand in the pocket and trade with them, you're probably going to get put in the ground. Allegedly, with the combination of increased speed, increased firepower, Jay's piloting tactics, and the entire crew's newfound machine gun proficiency, they were shooting down so many enemies that it became unbelievable. So the crew came back, and people started doubting it. So they're like, fine, we're just going to rig up the cameras and turn on every time we start firing machine guns. That way, we film us shooting down the enemy fighters. Which is the most World Star shit I've ever heard in my entire life. They were literally kicking so much ass that to get people to believe them, they had to prematurely invent the GoPro 70 years ahead of time. The beatings continued for a little while. Old 666, the Eager Beavers, and Jay-Z would build up this enormous reputation, and eventually leadership would approach Jay with the most dangerous mission he'd ever heard of. Alright, so here's the mission. The Marines are going to make a 40,000-man amphibious landing in Bougainville, but before they do that, they wanted to get aerial footage over the coastline because they wanted to find out where all the reefs were so the Marine Corps didn't get caught up on the reefs where amphibious landing gear was. The problem with that is the only way to get enough high definition in that footage to be able to see reefs that are underwater is to use a Trimetrodon camera setup, which is 3 cameras where they merge all the footage together. And the only way to actually film this and make it work is to fly in a perfectly straight line under perfect weather conditions, and they can't move the plane at all. Even a single degree of tilt would ruin the entire thing. And in order to film this coastline, they're going to have to do that for 22 minutes straight in enemy territory, and that enemy territory may or may not have enemy fighters and anti-aircraft guns on the coast. And if there is anti-aircraft guns on the coast, it's pretty much game over, because again, they have to fly in a perfectly straight line for 22 minutes straight in broad fucking daylight. The worst gunner on the planet has enough time to get dialed in and shoot them down. And that's assuming they even make it to the coastline, because Bougainville is 600 miles into enemy-held territory. Because of this, the leadership only approached Jay with this mission because they were just hoping that he would pilot it. They never in their wildest dreams imagined that his entire crew would volunteer to go on this mission because it had such a low chance of survival. Despite that, after being briefed on the entire thing, Jay rushes over to the barracks where the Beavers are, briefs them on the entire thing, and he's like, look, I'm calculating there's like a 10% chance that we survive this. I don't expect any of you to go with me. I don't blame you if you don't in any way, but if you do want to volunteer, there's nobody I would rather have up there with me than you guys. At which point, every single one of the Eager Beavers stands up, and they're going with it. Later on, when retelling this story, one of the Beavers is quoted as saying, "We thought so much of Captain Zemer and his abilities that we didn't give a damn where we went, just so long as he wanted to go there. Anything okay by him was okay by us." Jay then runs back over to the colonel that had just briefed him as he is pinning the volunteer slip onto the board to collect volunteers for this mission. Jay grabs a paper, crumbles it up, says that him and the Eager Beavers are going to take the mission on one condition. He does it how he wants to do it, and they have no further input. He will get the mission done. At which point the colonel agrees, and it's settled. The only thing to do now is to get prepared for the mission, and reach the Army meteorologist and tell them that they're going to have a day clear enough to actually pull this off. It's monsoon season, a couple of weeks go by, and then finally they get word from the Army weather guys, hey, tomorrow's the day the weather's going to break, you can get this mission done. So they all get prepped, and they take off first thing in the morning when it's still dark out for this dangerous mission. So they take off, they're making their way over to Bougainville, they get like halfway